while. So where it says all, if you click on all.
Okay, yep, down the bottom.
You can then choose to reply just to Facebook or just to YouTube. That's what I was saying to Abby today. So you can, there is an element by which you control it. You can also delete the comment and block the user.
Yeah, I saw that on the right,
So there are options to manage comments. If you're doing like a live stream on your own. So for instance, Cliff, I run live streams on my own because I can do.
Yeah.
The only thing is you can't intuitively reply to the person. You know, like on Facebook, you click reply, and it like adds them in it. It just sends it as a comment.
Okay.
So it's like if, for example, with Hope and Anchor, it works much better as a moderator deals with the comments. A, because there's too much going on, but B, because it feels a little bit more like conversation.
It's a reply, isn't it, rather than just coming up in the okay.
Whereas if you're doing it on your own, like I am, I'll just put the comment out there because it's easy. So, and then to click show, you just click on the show button. So hover over it, click show, and it'll pop up.
It comes up like that. And then I just remove it again by clicking the hide once I think it's been there long enough. Okay, great.
So that's and then banners. If you go into banners, so if you go into one of the H&A banners or the digital banner, doesn't matter. And then you just click on one.
Okay,
Same deal, clicks up Hope and Anchor, and then you can edit them by clicking in the edit button. And if you want it, you can either have them like you did, so that was a ticker. The other one was a pop-up window.
Yeah.
You can dash up 2 options. Okay. You can edit them when they're live, and you just
Okay.
That's pretty straightforward, and they just go on over the top.
So how do you create I see the create a banner.
Yep.
That's the only option, is it? So right. So you use tickets for scroll across. Get you. Okay. Yep. Sorry,
exactly.
it's just me being thick.
No. So I'll come back to brand because that's where all the fun stuff happens. Private chat is the private chat that you see as a guest.
Great.
So that's what David Harmer uses, and we use to talk to each other. Settings are the same settings as the camera and mic settings down below.
Okay.
Why they've got a different name, I've no idea. But that's exactly the same setup as before.
Okay. And so if we've got the option when we're back end to see the private. Does the private chat and the comments all come up on the one stream, or does it have 2 separate?
Great. Separate streams.
Right.
So the comments come in as just as comments, and the private chat comes in as a private chat. There's never a correlation between the 2.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Now we'll go to brand. So brand is where you house all of the content for the show. Apart from long form videos, you've housed that. So you could choose a color. So if you click on the brand one, basically there's loads of different brands in here. So that's how to organize. That's how to organize your brand, or your live stream piece. So for instance, the Festival at Home, Christianity, Open Ag Literature. They're all the ones I've used.
Yeah.
So you choose a color, and that affects the background color. So just go change the color because this is not one we're using. So you can get that color from any either Canva or anywhere. Holly and Abby or comms would give it to you. Yeah. So just change the color to whatever color you want, whatever your favorite color is. There you go.
Ooh, dark. That's bizarre because that looks a totally different color to actually the color on my. That's interesting, isn't it? It's much lighter on the brand than on the actual screen for me.
Yeah. So go back into brand one.
Sorry.
And you change the color. No, you're fine. Yeah. And then change the color by clicking on the color.
Yeah.
And choose the.
Just sort of...
Yeah. So if you choose the color in brand one.
Okay.
But I've just made it to green. Click on the color itself.
Yeah.
And then just change it to any color you want.
And then do I have to click something?
No, it should have changed. Yeah, it has changed. It's a blue, haven't you?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So then that basically is the color that's used to like accentuate the live stream. So your themes, your themes are like different styling. So if you just try all the different themes, you'll see they look different. And then bubble, like so that's minimal, and then bubbles like, and then block is like a block. And that affects the banners, that affects how socials come up.
Right.
That affects all the like the innate stuff that they do in here. So for instance, if you look at, I'll just jump to it, but if I was to go back to the comments now come up in bubble.
Get you. Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Logo is like a logo that sits over the top. So like Powered by StreamYard then sits to the top right.
Yeah.
And you just upload a PNG of that logo.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
And it tells you on the question mark what size the logo needs to be.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Yep.
Overlay is the thing that sits over the top. Okay, so overlay sits over the top of everything.
Right.
So, like it now sits on top of the whole show.
Yeah.
So, and if you if you're like asking the designers to design something, you can make it transparent. So that's how this is built. So it's built as one image, but obviously everything that you can see is transparent. Yeah. So it sits right over the top. So the live stream just carries on and everything happens below it.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Cool. But if you make a full screen image, it just goes over the top and we stay unmuted. So overlays don't affect your mic.
Right.
And I'll explain to you why that's worth knowing in a second. So video clips, like if you just click on like the 30-second countdown.
Yeah.
That's it. And then if you play it to the end, we'll log into Hope and Anchor on because that's much shorter. So if you go to In the News.
Yeah.
It runs literally, you don't have to end it. It comes back into what it was before. So you know, early on I was making the mistake of leaving, we'll be starting shortly in after the countdown, that first week. It's because I left the overlay running, and so the video finished and the overlay wasn't taken off, so then it came back into that. It's like, so just worth like being aware of that. So that's how.
So can you could remove, so you could start the video and then go back and remove the overlay while the video's playing. Is that what you do then now? Yeah. Great.
And like you can put people in when the video's playing.
Okay. Yeah.
So say I was. And I'm now in because I put myself in during the video was playing. So you can use videos as a way to like change the guests or like reorganize the screen or like put a new background on or whatever. So like that is an option. Obviously backgrounds sit in the very background.
Yeah.
Like they're the last layer, and if you hide them, it just automatically turns black.
Okay. Yeah.
And show display name literally just takes the name in the corner on or off.
Right. Yeah.
And that's it.
Fab. Thank you.
It's
so when
really,
this is much easier then in terms of managing the comments, because I don't even need to have the login then to the YouTube and the Methodist Facebook channel, do I? It just comes, if I'm monitoring the comments this way and bringing them into the show, they come up automatically. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got 3 roles during Hope and Anchor, 2 roles during Hope and Anchor. One is when you're in StreamYard doing comments. That's what Holly and Abby do.
Yeah.
And like, so if you're covering for them, like then they do it inside of here. Obviously, if you're on moderation, like Ulysses today,
I've got to be on.
That happens. Facebook, just because, like it's just it's quite chaotic behind here during, because there's obviously a stream of feeds coming up and like you're watching what's going on. So that's exactly it. Like that's the way it works. So and then all you do to end the broadcast is just end broadcast.
Yeah.
and then it creates a download for it.